everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Love for Intuitive Astrology. So, today I'm going to talk about the upcoming year of 2026 for the sign of Leo. So, this is for everyone with Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising. Okay. And we're going to discuss the best months in career, the best months in love, money, health. We're going to look at some key dates, so some lucky windows opening up for you. And definitely there's going to be some because it's going to be a pretty good year for you, Leo. We're going to dive into that later. We're going to look at the slow moving planets as well. Now, before I start, I'm going to explain to you in quite detailed way, right? The overview of the year, but I cannot discuss everything. But I made also here an overview, and I don't like that this thing has like a certain, I don't know, blurry vision. This is on Zoom, but anyways, this calendar has a detailed overview, so you can write here your dates and your priorities, and here you can see all the overviews. And you can see it on Etsy. You will see it more sharper because this camera is not going to show you exactly what it looks like. Like the printing quality is really high, okay? But you can check this out. I have the link to Etsy shop in my description box below. So, Leo, let's start and have a look at this amazing year for you that we have ahead. We're going to start off with on the 26th of January, where Neptune is moving in the sign of Aries. Okay, this is going to be in your ninth house. This is a very spiritual aspect. Okay, this is you finding curiosity in spirituality, and at some points it can really guide you into your life. Now, you might also feel a bit foggy sometimes about spirituality, like what is truth and what is not the truth, right? And you have to be careful to not follow the wrong teachers because we're also going to have Saturn in your ninth house on the 13th of February, joining Neptune. Okay, so it does make Neptune a bit less foggy, but it's really about doing your investigation before you start to follow someone, question me, question everyone, question every teacher, and do not just put them on a pedestal unless you've done your research. And the good thing is here that Saturn's going to do you're going to do your own research. And Aries is about identity. So you're going to find your identity through maybe traveling, through questioning, through maybe even being a bit pessimistic, and understanding, where's this from, where's that from. That's how you're going to do your research, okay? And maybe you should meet a teacher that wasn't the right person for you, because there's so many teachers out there and a lot of pure and genuine people, and there's teachers that maybe are more in it for themselves, right? So you have to figure out what is the right way for you. Now, January is as well a really action oriented month. So this is a month for you to take action in the workplace, um, action when it comes to sports. Okay, they're going to be a really intense energy for you. Then on the 17th of February 2026, there's going to be a new moon, annular solar eclipse in Aquarius in your seventh house. So this is a beautiful alignment to attract someone new, okay? Um, yeah, relationships, business partnerships. Something is shifting in that area in your life during that eclipse. And a new moon solar eclipse is usually setting in a new intention. So it could be a split, it could be meeting someone new. Whatever it is, it's always something for the best, because sometimes we are stuffing away something that we have been avoiding. And the eclipses, they set it right. The skills of karma, maybe, but also the truth. So you understand yourself better. And hence, you're going to do your research in the area of spirituality as well. So on the 25th of February 2026 until the 19th of March 2026, you're going to have Mercury stationing retrograde in the sign of Pisces, which is going to be in your eighth house. So here you have to revise your your paperwork, your taxes, your electricity bills, your pension, anything related to that. Is that all up to date? If there were any mistakes made there, they will come up during this time. This is also a beautiful time for you to introspect. What is life about? It's the cycle of life, death, rebirth. So, which area in your life you're gonna see this rebirth? What patterns are you ready to let go of? You will know this because you're gonna introspect around this time. Then we're going to have on the 3rd of March 2026 a full moon total lunar eclipse at 12 degrees. And this is going to be in your second house. So again, you're looking at your money. So how much you're earning, how much you're spending, right? This can also be related to certain debts you're paying off or any type of paperwork that needs to be done. You're going to do some budgeting, okay, during these eclipses and seeing what you can spend, how much you're earning. And it sounds boring, but it's very necessary because avoiding looking what's on your bank account is also avoiding making more money. It's sometimes good to see reality, right? Because Virgo is realistic, wants to see reality. And then finding ways to make more money, which you can find around this full moon, or you can let go of old patterns of overthinking, attaching to money, letting that go, right? Because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, can overthink sometimes. And as a Virgo, I can confirm that. I do that sometimes. um, this year, Jupiter, right? We're starting off with Jupiter in your 12th house, Leo. And this is a very good time for you to rest. Okay. If you've been going really fast after career, after, friends, and, you need some time to relax. So between January and the 30th of June, it is preparation time, relaxing, meditation, walking, solitude. Don't be afraid to spend some time alone here because you're going to feel really reconnected with yourself. After the 30th of June, this is where you're going to shine, Leo, because Jupiter is going to be in your first house. This is making you super passionate and very optimistic, open, because you're already ruled by the sun. So you're already like a sunshine. This is not the time to control the outcome. This is the time to be connected to your heart and live from the heart. If your passion is coming from your heart, you're going to achieve so many things because Jupiter very often is said to bring luck and it brings luck. But sometimes things need to go in order for new things to arrive, right? And that can be your ultimate luck. So let Jupiter do its thing, follow your passion, follow your skills, things you want to bring to the outside world. You can be just like really just being a sunshine and these magnetic energies are really going to bring in a lot of people in your life, okay? So it can bring in love, it can bring in new career opportunities in your life. So it's going to be a very, very good time for you, Leo. And let let it flow because Jupiter rules the ninth house. It's about having faith. Faith, something bigger than yourself. This is going to help you attract even more luck to you. Okay. It will be an adventurous time and let all the things come to you. Okay. Because having faith, this is like manifestation on steroids. The only thing is that everything expands, and the first house is your body, your identity. So be careful with your diet because you might be feeling so optimistic going for dinners and all those things. And, you know, you will expand your body as well, but you don't have to. So be careful with your diet. Then between the 10th and 17th of April. So we're going to have Jupiter in Cancer going direct on the 9th and 10th of March. So you will see that things are going to flow, already start to flow, okay? But take that rest before the big spotlight, okay? Take your rest. Between the 10th and 17th of April, Jupiter in the 12th house is sextiling Venus in the 10th house. So there can be some good results seen from your work. Maybe you've done great work, and the more you work in solitude, the more you're going to stand out in the public. And I know this sounds very weird, right? I have a similar aspect. Like I have my sun in the 10th house and my moon in the 12th house. So I really don't like to be in the spotlight, but then it's kind of have to because it's your path. So here I am by myself in solitude recording videos. So this is an example how to work with this planetary alignment. So anything you do in solitude can really attract to you either an audience, either a job, but prepare if you're looking for a new job, prepare in solitude, and that's going to give you so many good things. Okay, so then we have between the 1st and 19th of June, Jupiter and Venus in a conjunction, and it will even go after the 12th of June in Leo. Okay, Jupiter conjunct Venus in Leo, so that's gonna, especially then, it's gonna bring in so many opportunities to you. Okay, it's gonna be a you're gonna be a magnet. Okay, you're gonna have this glow on your face, and you're also gonna be very intuitive. So it's a beautiful time to rest, write down what you want to do, because you're almost about to move forward. So reflect on your life, take your time. You're gonna get great ideas of things that you want to do, and they all come to you in solitude. Then after that, you will start to meet the right people. Between the 21st of May and the 30th of May, we're having the Sun conjunct Uranus, okay? And Uranus went back in Gemini from Taurus on the 26th of April, okay? And it's in your 11th house. This is fun. This is a fun time. Out of the box thinking, out of the box friends, meeting people unexpectedly. If you're doing anything online, or maybe you're getting like some scientific scientific exploration that you're going to show to the public, show to the world. Okay, so some breakthroughs can happen between this time, and this comes from out of the box thinking for you. Okay, remember, up until 30th of June, best ways to get ideas is in solitude, meditation, like calm places like a park or a forest or close to a river. Okay, even taking a bath will be good. So then we have on the 28th of June, we're going to have Mercury stationing retrograde in Cancer in your 12th house. Now, this is going to make you a bit more shy. Like, usually you're more outspoken, but you might want to retrieve a bit more, like go inward, reflect. Like, people maybe losing you a little bit in the outgoing scene. Okay, you were out there and then suddenly you're like, yeah, or you would prefer to like listen. I prefer to listen. Um, yeah, and then of course we have Jupiter and Leo, which I'm gonna point out once more, which is a really good time for you. And between the 29th of June and the 12th of July, I have a little bit of careful timing, because Mars is going to be conjunct Uranus in Gemini. This is a bit of a heated time, okay? Fighting with friends, friends fighting with you, you're fighting with friends, or like an organization that you're not getting along with, miscommunication, anger. So be careful with your friends, okay, around this time. Then on the 19th of June, Chiron is going to move in Taurus. And Taurus is in your 10th house, okay? So here, like, you want to be seen, but you don't want to be seen, okay? So it's going to be a bit of a weird, contradictive energy. So it's going to be in Taurus up until the 17th of September 2026. So between this time, it's like you prefer to be behind the scenes. And if you have to be on, like, you have to be seen, it's kind of like, yeah, it's uncomfortable. So make sure that you're not starting to, for example, help others at the cost of yourself. So maybe you're figuring out like, I'm good at helping others, and that in a job that you're helping constantly other people and you're not really helping yourself. Okay, so you have to find the right balance there. Or you could be fearing losing your job or losing your money. These fears might be coming up, But after the 17th, it's going to go back in the ninth house. So this is more related to traveling, and spirituality, knowledge, soaking up knowledge. Okay. Then on the 12th of August, there will be a new moon total solar eclipse in your sign. Okay. So this is quite huge. Like a lot of you Leos are going to make massive changes this year. I want to do this or I want to do that. You're going to make sudden changes, especially if you have 20-degree planet, your sun, your moon, your rising, Venus, Mars. You're going to make major changes. This could be just your looks, right? You could be like, I want to look different. I want people to look at me in a different way. So you're going to you're going to change a lot there, okay? Then we're going to have the nodes shifting. So the North node shifts from Pisces to Aquarius. Now, Aquarius for you is in your seventh house, okay? So here you're going to focus on partnerships, business partnerships, and you're going to have to find a midway between give and take. So, not completely losing yourself to help others in the workplace, in your relationship, but also, you know, working on yourself. Okay. So, you're going to have to balance those two. Don't forget about yourself and don't help others, only help others or only help yourself. You're going to have to find a midway there. Okay. There might be some projects that you're going to do with someone else, like a collaboration, or you're going to have different collaborations depending on what your work is, which can be beneficial for you as well. On the 28th of August, 2026, there's a partial lunar eclipse in Pisces, okay, at 4 degrees. And this is going to be in your eighth house. So again, we're going to highlight your finances, your money, your paperwork. Like, is everything in order? Is there something that you need to double check? Your financial situation. Are you going to do any type of investment? And if you do not be too impulsive with that. Okay, do good research before you do anything like that. On the 2nd of October, up until the 12th of November, there's going to be Venus retrograde. So it will start off in Scorpio. And after the 25th, it's going to go to Libra. Now, for you, Scorpio is going to be in your fourth house. So here you're going to look at self love regarding family, regarding your home situation. So, where and how can you love yourself more? How can you find more stability? Okay. So, is there something you can change in the home so you feel more at home? Is there some patterns coming up regarding your family that you can heal around this time? Then it goes to after the 25th of October, it's going to Libra. This is your third house. Here you're going to look at maybe new ways to communicate. Is the way you communicate effective? Can you bring something in a different way? Do you feel like you have a fear of failure or something like that, right? Because this is something that I myself sometimes experience that I'm so hard on myself. I'm like, I have to do this right. I have to say this right. And, you know, these patterns might be coming to the surface because Libra in the third house, Leo, you want to really balance your speech, right? And maybe at the cost sometimes of yourself. Like sometimes you're trying to harmonize with your speech, but then you forget to speak up or something like that, which is related to self love. Between the 4th of November and the end of November, Mars, Jupiter, and the South Node, they're all going to be in your first house, okay? So it's kind of this weird aspect where you're going to feel this passion and things you want to do. But this is also according to your past life, okay? So I can't fully pinpoint how this is going to act for you. It could unlock luck for you, definitely. Or it could be a situation that you need to pay off. But most likely, it's luck, it's expansion and passion that you're bringing along to your collaboration or your romantic relationship. Okay, Leo? So let's look at the best months, okay, for career. So that would be January, Did I just write? Oh, yeah. I wrote down some notes, right? Because otherwise it's really hard to make this video. But it will be January, April, May, and December. Love months. And I just want to point out that Jupiter in the first house is actually covering all these houses, okay? Because it's going to bring new beginnings to all these areas. But I want to pinpoint as well, specifically some of the months that it's going to be a little extra, okay? January, February, November, December. Good months for love, okay? Good months for love. Traveling, March, April, September, October. Moving months, October, November. Money months, August, September. Health months, January and December. Okay, these are good for health months. So that was my overview for you, my lovely Leas. I'm so excited for your year ahead. I'm really rooting for you. I hope you're going to have all the success, the love, and the blessings that you deserve. And just a reminder, check out this astrology calendar. I put a link in the description box below. Now, if you would like to help me expand and bring more people to my videos so I can share more of my knowledge with you to help you, align with the stars, then yeah, subscribe to it, share my video, and leave a comment. I want to know all about your plans. So let me know about your plans in the comments. I so appreciate you, and I'll see you next time, Leo. Bye bye.